Okay. Okay, we're gonna dive straight into it today. Hang on, let me test my mic. Because it actually was quiet last time, apparently. I learned while I was editing. Stream delay. Hello? Is it really that quiet? Why is it so quiet? Oh my god. Okay, we're fixing two things today then, I guess. Hang on. I haven't changed any of my mic settings, so that's why I don't know why it's so quiet all of a sudden. Okay, there's gonna be a bit of an. I'm listening to myself over here. Give me a second. I don't know what's wrong. How do I fix this? I'm like talking full volume right now, but it doesn't sound like it. What do I do? Um, what if I set the volume to 200? Does that do something? Oh, that helped. Okay, wait. That's still kind of quiet though, isn't it? Maybe we do like 250? I don't know what happened. I don't know why my volume's so low all of a sudden. Maybe my mic's going out. Probably not. I don't know what. Or maybe it was an update or something. I don't know. Like, I do have a filter. I have a limiter filter, but like that shouldn't. That's just so when I scream or something, it doesn't. It's still pretty loud actually, but now I'm just listening to myself. Okay, advanced. Let's try 250. I wish the delay was a little closer. Test, test. Test, test. It's still kind of quiet. Should we do 300? Okay, I'm gonna try 300 and then editing me will know. Because then after that, I'm not messing around with it after this. I feel like my mic is normally way louder than this. How's this? Okay, we'll do 300. Why was my. Wait. Test, 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 test. Okay, yeah, we'll do 300. And then editor me will decide if that's good or not. Okay, other thing we're fixing. I think this has been a thing this whole time, but there's like a glare here because I have a ceiling fan light. I think that glare's been here the whole time, but I've suddenly decided it annoys me. So we're gonna fix. I think I've found out a way to fix it. I gotta be careful, not to. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take these out. I'll find somewhere for them. I have. I'm not gonna show. I have this from a friend. She put photos in here. That's why I'm not showing it because there's people in the photos that I'm not sure if they'll feel comfortable with me showing on stream. So I'm not gonna show it. But where's my I have my Painter's tab. I discovered I think if I put this like this on my camera, it blocks the glare. Okay, so I'm gonna tape this to my camera. That's the other thing we're fixing today, and then we'll get started. While I'm doing this, I think I might be able to stream longer today. Technically, I have a thing I'm supposed to go to today, but I might not have to go. I'm waiting on a response. I texted the person who's running the thing and said, hey, do I need to go today? So we'll see if they respond in time. If they don't respond before 10, I'm probably going to end stream at 10, like usual, like the past few weeks I've been doing. Hello? My nails are too short for this. But if they do respond before then, I'll probably stream till for 2 hours maybe, like I used to. Okay, that was an unnecessary noise. Okay, anyway, I probably don't need this much tape. I actually didn't really, I don't really know how to, okay, I'll get, this is the Isabelle Chu's channel brand. Everything's held together by painter's tape. I'm not even joking. My chair is held together with painter's tape, my ring light's held up with painter's tape, and now this will be held up with painter's tape. Okay. So, I think if I just, like that, and then it doesn't, you know, like bend into you guys, I don't think. Wait, let me make sure my camera's where I want it to be first. We're DIYing. We're DIYing. If I go like this, ooh, oh, that's so much nicer. Okay. Okay, and I'll just tape this to my camera. Wait, let me get the other side, and then it'll hold down. Ooh. Ooh, that is so much. I feel like that'll help my camera focus too. I feel like the glare might have been messing with that. Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. Okay. And now I have all this left over. I don't know what to do with this. I'll just throw it away. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, wow. Who knew? A card and some painter's tape would solve all the stream's problems. Okay. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now we can get to the fun part of today, which is playing Sims. Let's go. I can't believe it actually worked. I think I've tried this before with like a post-it note, but the post-it note was too thin. It was too thin, the light came through. And now the light doesn't come through at all. Thanks to some cardstock or whatever that's made out of. Okay. Okay, now to the fun stuff. Let's play Sims. Okay. I want to try rocks again. Just from straight up, I want to try rocks again, and then we'll get to the wall ivy, okay? But right now, it's looking pretty good. Look at how overgrown it looks. That's what we want. Do we want more ferns, actually? Okay, let's do like finishing touches of the ground planting, and then I want to try to be done with planting in general today. We will see if that happens. Let me get my filters. Base game. Vampires. And then we want live edit turned on. Alright. Kind of want a few more ferns, I think, and then let me adjust this. Okay. Where are the ferns? They're in the flowers, right? Yeah. Just like here. I feel like this looks like a nice ferny area. Ferniferous. This looks like a nice ferniferous area to put some ferns. I just don't like when they clip into the trees. Okay, good enough. There we go. It looks a little more lush now. That's what we want. A little more vegetable, you know? No. I want this. No, I want this one. I want this one over here. Oh wait, pause. Okay, actually, I have some housekeeping I need to do. I forgot. Okay. First order of business. We're gonna keep vampires on, but first order of business. Sims had a new update lately. I'm calling it the gay update. Why? Because they didn't add too much, but they added some things, and I'm calling it the gay update. Okay? They probably call it the pride update or something. I'm calling it the gay update because I can. So the first thing that came in the new base game update, in the gay update, okay? This bed. Look at it. It's a pride bed. And there's all these different color swatches and stuff. Like, look, you could have an asexual bed if you want. The rainbow one's actually so cute though. Like, that's actually adorable. And then, to my knowledge, this is all they've added. I could be completely wrong and missing things, but okay, I'm gonna save the best for last. Let's look at the flags first. First, the big thing, they reorganized the flags. Where are they? Flags are not in here, they're in Waldecker. They reorganized the flags. So now rather than all having it under like the pride flag thing and there's like 80 million options and it's really annoying to sift through, they now have pride flag. And then they have pride flags for gender identities. And then they have pride flags for sexual orientation, which is sick because I don't think they had an Omni flag before, and now they do. And then they also added this really cute little knitted pride flag, which also has like it has all the ones that are in here. I was gonna say it has all the flags. It definitely does not have all the flags. That would be a lot to add to game, honestly. But so yeah, they have this cute little knitted one as well, which I've already used in my personal builds. Oh, it's okay. Hang on. They responded. Well, I'm in the middle of giving. Okay. Oh, they're still texting. Okay. Okay, so they added that, and then they added this cool little fun collection as well. I don't know what this is called. I don't know what to call this. But this also has a few different types. So you can have all of this, and it comes with string lights and little photos, and it's so cute. And then, my absolute favorite part of the update, hang on, I'm gonna respond. Okay, besties, I'm streaming for longer today. We're streaming for like 2 hours. Let's go. Okay, we can relax. We can relax. We have more time today. I would have streamed later, but I didn't get a response in time, so I wasn't sure. Anyway. So yeah, we have that. And then my favorite new thing that got added is this gallery. Look at how adorable it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, not only does it again come with a bunch of fun different swatches that match the different pride flags, okay? Not only that, look at all the little art pieces, okay? It has a clock. It has a clock. We all know how much we love our clocks here, okay? 2 mirrors and 2 plants. It's so cute. I'm going to be using this. Actually, I don't know how much I'm going to be using this, but I will use it. I kind of wish they gave us the plants separately, but that's the clock. I just want more things, okay? I wish we could get I just want more things, that's all. But so that's the first thing, okay? That's the first thing. That's the gay update. I'm very happy with it. I think it's cute. Now the next thing, the next bit of housekeeping I need to do is, last stream I was very confused about auto cabinets, and a whole bunch of people told me how it works. And I think I figured it out. So let's try it together. Give me a second. Okay, so if you remember last stream, I was confused about how auto cabinets works. Or not auto cabinets. If you remember last stream, I was confused about how auto counters works. I keep calling it auto cabinets. I don't know why. But I couldn't figure it out, right? I was like, what does it do? Like, okay, now here's the thing. I knew that it had something to do with quarter cabinets. I just couldn't get it to work. However, off stream, after getting a number of very kind comments, I think I did figure it out. It's a matter of if I can actually replicate it or not. So we're gonna try together, okay? So people are saying I am doing this against a door. I'm being lazy, okay? So we're just gonna deal with that. Actually, let's do this downstairs. I don't know why I'm on the second floor. Oh, I don't really have any quarters. Okay, we'll do it in the bathroom. This is just for examples anyway, okay? So, not apparently, this is what you do. I don't know if I could get to work again, but we're gonna try. You go like this, and then if you go like this, I think it's supposed to, oh, it did it. Did it do it? No, it didn't do it. Uh-oh. Or is it? Oh, it's just like that. Okay. So, okay. So here's how auto counters work. We're all learning together, okay? Because there were other people who were also as confused as I was, okay? Put down a count. Here's how auto counters works, okay, everybody? Okay? Here's how auto counters works. We all now know. You put a counter down. You put a second counter down. And then when you go here, and you put a counter here, it makes a corner. That's all it does. Oops. Look, I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Just for all of you just for all the auto counter fans out there. Boom. And that's how auto counters works, baby. Someone suggested that it might be having move objects on. But you can have move objects on while you're doing this. Thankfully, because I cannot build without move objects. Now, I personally do not plan on ever using auto counters. But that is a thing you can do if you would like. I also saw someone else complain that I saw someone else say that when you put things in your inventory, they don't save as corner counters and you need to rebuy them. I don't know how true that is because I don't do gameplay, but if that is the case, then just keep that in mind when you're moving, I suppose. I don't know. Anyways, someone else just if someone just commented on my auto counter video while I'm talking about how I learned how to use auto counter. Yep, okay, let me see what they said. I'm gonna call them out on stream right now. They said, yikes. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. It's because I was so confused. Okay. Oops. Okay, back to this. So that's all the housekeeping I needed to do. I figured out auto counters, and the gay update. Okay. Live edit. Let's go back to planting. We're doing ferns. I just think there's a few more places that could use a little more fernery, you know? That's a word, I'm sure. It is now. I've decided, actually. So everyone add that to your personal dictionaries. Not you. I did not ask for you to get louder. Whatever. Okay. See, this is so bare. I don't like that. I want more. I want more things. Yes. That is good, I think. Maybe like a rock there or something. We are gonna try rocks again. I know they didn't really work out last time, but we're gonna try again. We are going to try again, cause it's worth a shot, I guess. Might as well give it a go, you know? Currently have Survive from Epic stuck in my head, and that is not exactly the song I want to have stuck in my head right now. And that's not the vibes I'm going for right now. Look at that little baby fern. Little baby fern. Okay, let's try rocks again. Let's try rocks again. How is this $4 if it's debug? That is a scam. Oh my god, they're all for what? Why are they charging me for my debug rocks? Rocks are so expensive that you can either pay $20 to $90 for the debug rocks, or for the in-game rocks, or you can pay $4 for the live edit. That's the thing, actually. I said on stream that things in live edit are free. That's not entirely true. Not everything in debug and live edit are free, and I do apologize for forgetting to mention that. I take full responsibility for any damages caused by my by my lack of Nah, I don't know what word I'm looking for. I apologies. Are there other rocks in this color, or should I not be using this? I don't really want different colored rocks. Oh, this is close enough. It's close enough. Okay, we're trying the rocks again. I feel like there should be some rocks here, like the big plant baby crashed through the ground and then some rocks, you know? Like that. No. Actually, I hate that. Just use this one stack of rocks everywhere. That's not bad though, I kinda like it. I kinda like that. Do a smaller one here. Maybe like that. I don't know. I feel like my laptop's being extra loud today. Okay, while we're rocking out. while we're rocking out, guys, I have a joke for you because I mean, announcing I have a joke. Okay, but this is specific, okay? Because this morning I was watching a TikTok and I thought of this joke and I went, oh my gosh, there's no one around to hear me make this. Well, okay, technically my family was around, but I wasn't gonna go downstairs and be like, Mom, want to hear this joke I have? Because she would have been like, okay. She wouldn't have understood, you know? So, I mean, I could have done that, but she wouldn't have understood, you know? It's a very specific type of humor, if you will. That's not, it's literally a pun. But okay, she wouldn't have got it though, okay? So here's my joke. Hang on. So I was watching a TikTok today about, well, okay, I was watching TikTok today, this morning. I was just scrolling, you know, as one does. And I don't know why I'm setting the scene, but you know what? I will then overset the scene. So this morning, I woke up this morning, and I was sat on my bed, on my phone, scrolling through TikTok, and I got a TikTok about all. It just annoys me that the grass is like sticking up through the rock like that. Make the rock bigger. Okay, I was fully joking, but I actually like how that looks. Okay. Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm not gonna... Okay. Alright. Anyways. So... This morning, let me set the scene, even though it's completely unnecessary for this joke. It literally is so unnecessary, I do not need to be doing this. But I started doing it, so we're gonna... So I woke up this morning, and I was sat on my bed... scrolling through TikTok. We got another 75 days, guys. So, anyway. I was scrolling through TikTok and I got a TikTok about all of the domains of which, I don't know why I'm saying it so fancy. All the domains that Zeus covers. You know, Zeus, like the Greek god, you know, god of, you know, storms in the sky, that guy, I don't know if you've heard of him. You know, the Zeus that was rubbing his foot in my face in Pop Tropica, if you know, you know. Yeah, that Zeus. So I got TikTok about him and all of just in case you haven't heard of him before. I got TikTok about him and all of his domains, which like essentially is like the stuff that he's the god of. And I mean, pretty much with all Greek gods, they're all just like, their domains cover like 80 million things and only like like half of them aren't even like you wouldn't think they're like not remotely related, you know. It's like really like it seems kind of random, but anyway, we're not here for a history lesson, okay? Or I guess it'd be a religion. Anyway, so I got TikTok about Zeus and all the domains he covers. And I thought and I went to myself and I thought to myself, I was like, it's like someone sat down with him and they're like, hey Zeus, hey King. He is the king of, okay. Anyway, they're like, hey Zeus. Um Zeus, what would you here's a list, a nice little list of all the domains. What would you like to be the god of? And it's like Zeus responded, all of the above. Get it? Get it? Cause you know when you have like multiple choice and then sometimes an option's all of the above, but then also he's Zeus and he's like low key kind of like the Uranic god. I don't know if that's how you say that word, but he's like, you know, like all of the above in like multiple choice, but also like all of the above. So yeah, that's my joke, guys. Thanks. Laugh, please. That I just needed it to be known that I thought of that. So so that was my joke that came up. That was my morning. That was my morning. And then I had breakfast and went and got gas. That was my morning. Okay. And you know, while we're on the topic of things that I thought of that I feel like I need people to know, okay? So while we're here, do I want this many rocks back here? Or is that like is this like an insane amount of rocks? Maybe this is too many rocks. Maybe I'll find more singular rocks to go here in a second. Let me finish with this rock cluster that I'm working with. Should we do another really big one? Really big one. Boom. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. See, this is why you don't give up, guys. This is why you don't give up. Because now I have all the rocks I like. I was just using the incorrect rock clusters last time, I suppose. I suppose. Maybe I'm gonna take this a little bit. Don't float, stop that. I don't want you to do that. Actually, I should probably tell my mom I'm not going to the thing anymore. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. I have to go talk to my mom really fast. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. What was I saying? I don't remember. Whatever. Okay. It was probably something super motivational. Like I always do. You know, here on the Isabel Choose channel, we really are. We love to motivate the people, you know? Like, I keep starting bits and not knowing how to, like, continue them. I need to stop. Look at that. Okay. That's partially why I chose this rock, because I noticed it was the same color as the path. And that is so vibes. That is so vibes. Look at it. I really hope the Sims can get into the door, because I kind of do want to make vampire Sims now to live here, because I think that would be so fun. But if they can't even get through the front door, then it's like, well, never mind then, I guess. I don't know. 600 lives at stake. I saw that stuck in my head. That's not a very fun song to have stuck in your head. I mean, it's a vibe, but It's probably one of my least. Actually, I think that is my least favorite song of the musical. Like that's what I said on stream, on my really long epic stream. It wasn't that long, but I literally talked about Epic the musical for 2 hours straight. So you know, or it was like 2.5 hours straight. It's a gift of mine. What can I say? Anyway. Okay, I don't remember what I was talking about before this, so I'm just gonna go back to the other thing I was gonna say before I was whatever I was doing. I don't know. Why is it so shiny? Okay, so the other thing I was gonna say, there is another thing I thought of that I feel the need that people I need people to know that I thought it. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure someone else has thought it, and that's perfectly fine. But I need people to know that I thought it too. So if you were here for last week, if you watched last week's stream, you know that I recently started watching Bards of New York. Freaking love it. I'm watching Regulus Dark Age because that's what I've been getting TikTok clips of, and I was like, okay, I need to catch up because I can't follow these people anywhere because all they're doing right now is posting clips of Regulus Dark Age, and I'm like, I need to catch up because I don't want to get spoilers. Is this the same color? No, it's not. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave it like this. Or we can do this. And then the extra rocks go into the foundation where they don't show anywhere because I have a foundation. Yes. It works. It works so well. Okay, anyway, so. Oh, whoa. Whoa. So I'm watching Regulus Dark Age right now from Bards in New York. Of Bards. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm watching that right now, and I would just like it to be known. I would just like it to be known that Jean Baptiste, aka JB, aka Jean, Jean Baptiste, okay, bro is literally both avatars, okay? What do I mean by this? So you know how there's that avatar, okay? There's Aang, the airbender. And then there's also Avatar, like the blue people, where he like puts on a VR headset or whatever and goes in that tanning bed, and then those okay. JB is literally both. He is a blue man and he's an airbender and he has a staff and he's I think technically a monk. I don't really know how that works actually. I still haven't learned yet. But like he is literally both avatar. He's like Avatar, like in the airbending egg sense, and then he's also an Avatar in the sense that he is blue. It has blue markings, like the blue people. Okay, so I just need it to be known that I just that was just something I thought of in my head, and I would just also like people to know that I thought that in my head. So, thank you, and good night. That's the end of my stream. Oops. Okay, how big is this 2? Oh. Sorry, a loud motor just went by. People with loud motor, I say this all the time, but they're so obnoxious. Like, do you have car problems or something? I don't get it. What's going on? There's no need to be this loud on the road. Like, really. I want these rocks to be a little bigger. Just a little. Should be just about done with floor planting then. How do I do planting, you ask? Well, I just kind of plop things around until my brain goes, I'm satisfied, and then I say, okay. Thanks for letting me know. That's how I do planting. Especially with this like messier stuff. You think planting so messy is like easy, which like it is, but it's not. Cause like neat planting, it's like there's a pattern to it, you know? Like if you're gonna go for like a really neat, clean look, there's like especially if it's more like minimalist leading, then it's a lot easier because there's usually some sort of pattern to what you're doing. But with the wild vibes, the wild overgrown vibes, it's a little trickier because I don't know why I've gone southern. It's a little trickier because I don't, for me it's a little trickier because it's like you gotta make it look overgrown but also like nice, but also my brain is picky, so it's just a bit, it's a bit rough sometimes, like a rock. It's not hard, but it's not. It's hard when you're as particular as I am. We will say that. Okay, I want a little more rocks here, and then we will probably be done. For realsies this time, okay? There. I want this a little bigger. And then for realsies, we'll be done. For realsies. For realsies. Stop it. Okay. Okay, let's see the full effect. I just want to take a look. Ooh. 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 I'm a ghost. Okay. Oh. Yay! Okay, it's so overgrown that you probably couldn't even walk here if you wanted to try. You couldn't even try to walk here. I mean, you could try, but I wouldn't recommend it. Boom. And to think, this took us 3 streams, and now guess what's gonna take us the next 3 streams? Wall ivy, because I struggle with this quite a bit, actually. I don't think we need live edit on anymore. Okay, so vampires comes with 2 types of ivy, kind of. You got your brambles, and you got your ivy. And then all those come in a bunch of different shapes and sizes, which is fun and things. So we're going to try to do a nice wombo combo of both, like we did on the floor. Just trying to decide what color to go with. Probably not red. This is not a red vibe for this. But the green is a little... Let's do the yellowy, because the green's a little too alive, I fear. Spooky house you're building here. Thank you. It's going to be an abandoned vampire mansion. That's all I got. Oh my gosh, we have these? I thought we only had this. I think I just wasn't looking. I don't know where to put this, though. Should we just have a singular gargoyle? Who should we put up here? Let's see. Let's see. Stop it. Stop floating me around. It's like one of the most annoying things ever about the Sims cam is it floats you around. Who do we want to put up here? Pork du jour? Oh, it doesn't go there. Wait, what goes here? Probably only like the... You know what? If it doesn't clip, then I can't be bothered. Just straight up. I can't be bothered. You know what? It's probably supposed to be this guy. I don't know. Okay. I can't be bothered. Let's be real, I was gonna put it up and then get rid of it anyway. Okay. No, if it won't clip, I can't be bothered. Okay, back to the ivy. Like I was saying. Like I was saying. That's a perf spot. That's the statue, right? I don't know. I can't be bothered. Okay. We're still in planting mode. I need to stay in planting. We need to be focused. Okay. So, we decided we want this one because it's more dead. And then, I don't know. There's like, why is it blue? Why is it pink, magenta, magenta? I don't know. These are the questions that science hasn't answered yet. Why is there blue bramble clings in The Sims? This is the type of stuff scientists need to be researching. I kind of like the blue ones. Okay, let's do blue and yellow green. Dead green. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do what I did on the floor. where it's like this. Ooh, okay. Hang on 1 second. My nose is running and y'all don't need to see me wiping my nose. That's kind of gross. I was just trying to be polite and a girl, not being sure what I'm saying. For real. Give me a second. Okay, you want... Wait, okay, I'll talk so you don't really hear it either. No, I'm kidding. That was obviously not. Okay. I don't know what that does either. Some people were kind of mean to me on TikTok about not knowing how to use auto counters, but I just deleted their comments because I went, you know what? I don't need to deal with you. I love the delete comment button and the block button. I use them quite freely. Okay. Okay. Ooh, my sleeves. I did not get snot on my sleeves. It was rolled, my sleeve got rolled up and then okay, don't worry. I'm not a toddler. Okay? I didn't get snot on my sleeves. Maybe I don't like the blue. Well, let's just, okay, I'm just gonna move on. Maybe I don't like the blue. How about the green? Oh, I guess the green makes more sense. Christmas. No, we're not doing Christmas. This is not a Christmas vampire build, okay? Unfortunately. But it could be. Let's do green. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Now to do this all around the whole thing, and we'll see if it turns out good. Because so far, every time I've tried to do ivy, it has turned out not great. But that's okay. That's what makes this a learning moment. So I think what I'm going to do is map out the ivy a bit with the thorns, and then I'll go over it with the ivy a bit. I mean, we don't have to cover every bit of bramble with ivy and vice versa, but, you know. Kind of want to wrap around this towery bit. Do a little wrap around. A little wrap around. I don't use auto counters. I'm such a control freak. No, I just want to know how to use it. I'm so outgoing. I respect people who stream it because I get shy about my builds. No, I normally, the part of this challenge. Okay, let me tell you the overall challenge, because I just did not. So this challenge is not only am I building an abandoned vampire house because I've wanted to, but I'm also only allowed to use vampire pack and base game, and I'm not allowed to do any of the build off stream, because normally what happens is I build on stream and it's really, really bad, and then I come back the next stream and it's like had a complete glow up. That's what I do 99% of the time. But this time I was like, nah, I'm gonna make you guys sit through the entire process I go through when I'm building. So I think we're on to stream. I don't know what part this is. I can look. Hang on. I think the last like 3 streams were all literally planting. Maybe including this. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's been 3 streams. This is the 4th part of this. And this is now the 3rd part where I've been doing planting. I'm making everyone sit through all the stuff I normally do off stream so you can see that I don't know, pay someone to do my builds. Not that I have the money to do that. But like, I just thought it'd be fun for people to see the whole process, you know? Because it is quite the process. It is quite the process. Indeed. Sorry if you're okay. Open the objects by room and turn on auto country. Yes, I did figure it out. I showed how to do it earlier in this stream, but that was like right at the beginning. So I also don't normally stream at this time, so but this is what we're doing this month because I have too much going. I don't know why I'm raising my head. I do that too when I'm playing games. I like move my full head like that's gonna change anything in game. Like I will look around corners like this while moving the camera to look. I don't know why I do that. Okay, anyway. How does this look? Okay, let's try adding the ivy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I figured out how to do it off stream, and then I showed how to do it earlier this stream. But that was like right at the beginning, so. So it's all good. Why must you float me everywhere, Sims? It's quite annoying. Could you just not? For real, it's not even that hard. Just don't. Just don't. I wish they had this, but thinner. Like, why do we have 4 bramble options, but only 3 ivy options? It's not fair. It's not fair to the ivy supporters like me. Supporters. To the ivy lover. I don't know why I said supporters. Wait, let me scoochy. Scoochy. I just want a little one like this, but ivy. I don't want this thick one. I want it to be sparse. You aren't giving me a sparser option. It's not fair. I am also an Ivy ally. That's right, we are all Ivy allies here. And if you are not in 2025, imagine not being an Ivy ally in 2025. That's insane. That's like actually. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Especially after the gay update that Sims just had. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of... This is why I want a sparse ivy. That's this. So I can like do that, but not have it look so thick. Maybe if I layer the bramble up more, it'll look kind of like... No. No. I know there's more ivy in live edit, but it's like the base game ivy, so it's a completely different color, which we don't want. You know what? I'll just do this. The more ivy, the better. That's what I always say. I don't know what is up with me and going southern with this build. We had that whole bit last stream that lasted way longer than it needed to. And then someone commented that they were gonna try to go into this vampire house after I said not to. And then I proceeded to respond to their comment like an NPC. And I was like, go talk to Gerald. And I was like, what is happening? Why am I turning into an NPC in my own comments? It's okay. It was funny. Okay. Maybe do like this. Ooh. A little texture. I hate how blocky it is. I want roundery bits. Like the bramble. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, cough, cough. Okay. Or that like it would bend around things. Like instead of just like floating. That's what makes this so magical. It's floating ivy. Okay, how's this looking? Okay, this looks like too much. It's because I feel like this is meant to be on the floor because it has the... I'm pointing with my finger. You cannot see. This little bit at the bottom, this. I keep pointing with my finger. You still can't see that. I'm such a performative ally. I don't use ivy enough. Honestly, for me, it's like I'll try to use the ivy and then I don't like how I did it. So this is a learning moment. So this is a learning moment for all of us, okay, on how we can be better allies to our ivy friends. That's, and you know, like I always say, okay, I am nothing if not the Isabelle Choose channel is nothing if not educational, okay? So we can all, and listen, it's okay. It's good that you admit that you're a bit of a performative ally because that's the first step towards becoming a true ally. You know what I mean? So we're all going to work together here today. That's what we're working on today. We're all here today to learn how to be a good ally to our Ivy friends. I would just like to clarify, I'm not talking about the Ivy League as in Ivy schools. They don't need it. They're fine. We are talking about the plant. Just for legal clarification. In case anyone, you know, gets a little mixed up. This window is completely covered. Oh, does it not show? Wait, that's kind of magical. Whoa, it's like a secret. Oh, because then you can't really see in, but then we can see out. It's vampire magic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Who needs that window stuff? You know, the plastic you can put on your windows? Nah. In fact, the plastic, that's why we're here to rally for our Ivy friends, because that window plastic is taking over Ivy's jobs. Ivy jobs, okay? The Ivy, I don't even know what it's called, but you know the like plastic that you put on a window and then it like the sunlight comes through all rainbowy, like that. For me, it's not my job to educate you. That's also true. You know, that really is true. That really is true as well. It's not, if you don't feel the need to educate people, that's completely up to you. But you know, here on the Isabel Choose channel, we really try to enlighten people on like Ivy rights and things. You know, so but that's why we're here, you know, to help educate for the people that don't want to do that. You know? And you know, it might be Ivy rights today, maybe tomorrow it'll be spandrels. You know? There are so many groups that are in need of support, like spandrels. And here on the Isabel Choose channel, we like to be advocates for those who don't have voices for themselves. So this is a bit too much. I don't like this. That's doing too much. Dude, a burglar. You mean fake Ivy? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Emma. Not a burglar just stole your Sims TV. I had a whole segment on like 2 streams ago about how much I hate the burglars and how I turned them off, because as someone who is primarily a builder, like, you are not touching my meticulously placed clutter. Thank you very much. I had someone comment. I made a TikTok, like, I basically like turned that conversation, I don't know why I'm calling it a conversation. I turned that bit into a TikTok. And someone commented that a burglar came in and stole their whole shower, I think. And I was like, what? Of all things, the shower? Really? That is so... We are anti-burglar here, actually. We are anti-Sims burglar here. And then I saw another TikTok about the burglars, and they were like... This was like someone else's TikTok. I don't remember whose. It was on my For You page. And someone commented that the police showed up and lost the fight to the burglar. And I was like... Okay, I don't need Sims getting that realistic, okay? Calm down. I thought this was supposed to be a simulation game, not mimic. We don't need to mimic real life that closely, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't vibe with the burglars in The Sims, okay? I personally, I have them turned off, so they don't do things like that, because I don't need those types of shenanigans around my builds. Thank you very much. Because I do dabble in gameplay occasionally, but not enough to warrant them literally stealing things. I could never turn it off personally. I've been showing my friends The Sims 4, and I think it needs to be said that she wanted to save Scum and make her life. I was so triggered. No, a whole TV, though. At least it wasn't the shower, I guess, like that one other person. But it's like, what in the Santa Claus, bro? Like, what in the Mary Poppins? How do you even take a whole shower? The plumbing? Really? I'm pro burglar. You know what? And that's okay. If that's how you want to go, that is perfectly fine. But personally, for me, like, I don't think burglars are a group that need to be advocated for the way that Ivy needs to be advocated for. You know what I mean? Dude, Mary Poppins actually could have been, now that I'm thinking about this, Mary Poppins would have been she didn't have to nanny, okay, my sister's showering. I'm sorry about, she just came back from horseback riding. She rides horses. She's not a horse girl. I guess she kind of is, but not like that. Anyway, Mary Poppins would have been, if Mary Poppins, like, she didn't have to work with children. I'm assuming she didn't really seem like she enjoyed working with children, but she did it anyway. Well, she did, okay. I'm just exposing my hyperfixation on Mary Poppins, that I had when I was younger. I literally have... Wow. Okay. Wait, you hit your phone? Did I? Oh my gosh, wait, someone else followed. Thank you, Jade. Just honestly, Jade. Okay, I don't know, I'm a person that, okay, IRL, I am like, you know, but in game, I do not like robbers. Anyway, okay, so I guess next stream will get started on the budget challenge then, as long as I'm still at 80. Which is the next part of our study group. For the people who are new here, I have a group of Sims that I've been doing challenges for, and they have like a whole lore thing around them, and I've been calling them the study group. The whole lore behind them is that it's like a group of friends who moved to Henford on Badgley together after college, and they all became friends through the study group. And they're all, you're technically, everyone's like, don't date within the friend group, but they're all like, they all start dating within the friend group. It's fine. But we have the next family ready already. I made them in Kaz already, so, because it's a budget challenge, so I need to have a family on the lot. So I will show you next stream. I will show you next stream, and we'll get started on that then. Okay, back to what I'm mostly negative. Obviously, I got you. Bar jokes are getting a little close to not a stimulation. Yeah, you gotta be really careful. No, literally one look at my TikTok reposts and you'll know where I stand. Also, if you're a Hadestown fan, that's my favorite musical, and I think that's also all I need to say. And my favorite artist, if you know who Nemesis is, highly recommend. I think that also says enough. Anyways, again, I want... Okay, you know what? Let me try something. How does Toolmon train these? Because sometimes it rotates things, and then oh, Toolmon, you beautiful, beautiful tool. Twisted Mexi. Twisted Mexi, you've done it again. Oops. Oops, I don't know what I just hit. Okay, whatever. Hang on. Let me center this. And then I'll get back to what I was saying about Mary Poppins. Wait, I missed it. What's your favorite musical? Hadestown. Oh my god, I love Hadestown. All I've been listening to since October, I'm not even joking, is Epic the Musical, which I did an entire stream on a few weeks ago, and the Hadestown London cast. That's all and the Hadestown Broadway, but mainly the London. That's all I've been listening to since October. I've been obsessed with Hadestown since like 2022, but okay, anyway, watch this. 90 degrees. Where did it go? Did I change the axis, or did it just not work? No, 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 don't do this to me. Is it not working? Ah, it doesn't work. It disappears. Or am I not? Am I not? Okay, some items just don't rotate very well. This might be one of them. Arnar. I think this is one of them. Oh, it's okay. It's not Twisted Mexi's fault. We love Twisted Mexi. Okay. Twisted Mexi is why I'm able to build the way I build. My Toolmon never friggin' works. You saw it in NYC? Oh my god, I'm so I've literally been saying, I'm not big on traveling. I've literally been saying I would go to New York for one day to see Hadestown and then fly back. like I would. I don't have the money to do that right now, but I would. My Toolmon never works. Mine usually does. It's just some items it doesn't work with it. I don't know how to help you. I don't know tech things. I'm sorry. But, you know, hopefully it gets sorted one day. Okay, before we dive into Hadestown, because, okay, I'm honestly considering doing an entire stream about Hadestown the way I did with Epic the Musical, but I'm gonna have to... We have too much Sims stuff to do right now, so that will have to come at a later date. Okay, we'll just do Brambles. That's fine. Back to what I was saying about Mary Poppins, okay? Because now that we're talking about robbers, Mary Poppins would have, if she didn't want to work with children, she could have turned to a life of crime and been so successful. I'm just saying. Mary Poppins would have slayed as a burglar. Hopefully not. She would have been great at robbing people. Let's not say she would have slayed. I feel like that's not. Is this peeking inside? Oh, no. No, it's not, because there's a wall right there. That's perfect. Oh, just kidding. That was downstairs. It's still not peeking through. That's great. We don't have little intruders. Mary Poppins would have been a great burglar, because, first of all, she's magical. Second of all, she's friends with, like, literal, like, gods and stuff. Like, I'm not even joking. She's friends with Maya from like the Pleiades and the sun. Like, she literally, and then she has like, dude, Bert could have helped her out too, because you know how Bert was drawing those pictures with the chalk and they could jump into the pictures. Like, literally, Mary Poppins and Bert would have made such a great crime duo, okay? And then with her magic bag and everything, they could have committed so many robberies and gotten away with it. I'm just saying. And then she wears her little gloves, so boom, DNA, not to be found. Does she even have DNA? I don't know. I don't know. She's Mary Poppins. She's Mary flippin' Poppins, and that's just. I'm just saying, the girlies who get it exactly. The girlies who get it with Mary Poppins and the girlies who get it with Hadestown. Okay, because those two go hand in hand. Okay. No, but listen. Mary Poppins would have been such a great robber. I'm just saying. Sims should add a robber and call it Mary Poppins. I'm just saying. And Bert. They would have made a great robbery team. Now, I'm not saying I condone crime. Okay? We don't condone crime here on the Isabelle Choose channel. With reason. We do not condone crime here. However, I'm just saying Mary Poppins would have made a great oh my gosh, she would have made a great robber. Whoa. That was a, what's it called? When you say Freudian slip? Is that what it is? It's because I said earlier that she was slayed at being a robber, and then in my head I was like, that's a pun that could go the very wrong way, and then, yeah. Okay. Is it Freudian? Probably. I think so. I'm just gonna say it is, and if it isn't, it is now. So there. I've decided. You def condone crime, don't fret. I don't condone crime where people get hurt. And that... Well, I actually don't know that much about crime. If we're talking about, like, really big crime, I would say no. But if we're talking about little things, right? Like, you know, I'm just saying, if someone was hungry and they happened to shoplift from a large corporate store, I'm not saying I would condone it. I'm not necessarily saying I would condone it, but I'm also not saying anything else, you know, so. Anyways. I mean, I wouldn't do it, because I'm not in a position where I need to do that, luckily. But, if someone else did, you know? Anyways. Allegedly. I'll just, if you say allegedly a budget, that should cover me up, right? No, I'm kidding. But no, I don't condone crime for the most part. It really, I feel like we're at a point where it's contextual, you know? Because it's like, I don't condone crime, but I also consider it a crime to let people go hungry, so just... Anyways. This is looking pretty good, actually. I'm trying to decide how much ivy is, like, a little too much ivy, because I feel like there's a point where it's like, at this point, I might as well just made the walls out of bushes. No, I'm kidding. I mean... Bush walls, anyone? That's just a maze. But, like, a maze with, like, a bathroom and a few bedrooms and... What? I mean, there are bushes you can use as a bathroom in The Sims. I've never used them before. Actually, I don't know where it is. Have I ever seen it? Wait, where do you find the woohoo bush? The bush you can pee in? I don't think I've seen it before. I'm like now realizing I don't think I've ever seen it. Is it a thing still? It's a thing, right? Not condoning it, but I'm not gonna tell. Exactly. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, now all my colors changed. I'm now realizing I don't think I've ever seen the woohoo bush in the game. Is that still a... I feel really... Like... This is a situation where people on TikTok would be like, it's common sense. Someone literally commented that on my thing about AutoChemist. They're like, it's common sense, I fear. And I was like, I fear me and a few of the other comments wouldn't agree with you. But I didn't respond. I just deleted it because, you know, we're trying to create a kinder environment. So I held my tongue. But you know, that's okay. Maybe they just didn't realize it's not common sense, and that's fine. But you know. A little empathy would have been nice. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Guys, this wall right here specifically, great photo op moment if you're willing to get past all of this. And as long as it's not 137 or 507, I think is what I said, on a full moon in July. Then this would be a great photo op. It's a get together and the adventure pack. Oh, okay, so I don't have it. I thought it was a base game thing. That makes more sense. I mean, I wouldn't use it if I had it, I don't think, but that's good to know. Okay. I'm just so hyped. That's so rude. It is, but maybe they're having an off day. So, and sometimes people just like to be mean on the internet because they think it's funny, but you just don't pay them any mind. It's all right. Let me see. Okay, I'm just kind of like the ivy go where it wants. I say, where would you like to go? And it says, bend over here. It says, I want to go here and here. And I say, okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Buckle up. Safety first. Safety is the best aesthetic. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. I wish there was ivy that went around the corner. I mean, there is, but not vampire ivy. Yeah, it's not gonna match. Okay, I thought about it for a second and I was like, it's not gonna match. That's why I went like this. Just so you know. Just to clarify my facial expressions. What did I put something over here? Oh, is that? Oh, I do want that. Okay. Bloop. Okay, anyways. So yes, that's... What were we talking about? Mary Poppins would make a great robber. And then we were talking about Hadestown, which I fully might do a full stream on as part of my going on a tangent stream. But that means I think that... No, actually no, because I talked about Avatar The Last Airbender. So it wouldn't be 3 streams in a row where I talk about something that involves Greek mythology. It would be the third that involves Greek mythology, but it would be 3 in a row. 3 in a row would be a bit much. It would just be 2 in a row. Should we do this? What would you like, Ivy? Speak to me. I see. Okay. Okay, I think someone's doing something else. I thought I heard something. I'm hearing things. Ooh, I like that. That was a good choice, Ivy. Okay. It's like a children's show. I think it also relieves bladders. Yeah, that's what I was like, I know there's bushes you could use the toilet in, because I was saying how if we made a house with bushes, it would be like a maze, but then you could like use the bathroom in it. That's kind of gross. I mean, I guess you could technically do that in any maze, but that would be very polite. Or, decent. I would... That's something I would not condone, honestly, unless it was a real emergency. In which case, I think I'd rather have you go in the maze outside than... Why am I talking about this? Let's move on. Okay. Let's... Like I was saying... Anyways, so my series, going on a tangent. Ooh, I like that. Okay. These trees are so in the way, but I also don't want to move them because I fear I won't be able to put them back. Oh my god. Guys, I just saw my life flash before my eyes. We just dropped into the void. We're fine though. We're okay. It just happens sometimes. Everyone take a breath. It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. It was scary, but it's okay. What was I saying? Oh, okay, so when I talk about Hadestown, I will have that been, because I do want to do it. Now, I'm not going to be like one of the people who talks about all the cool stuff, like motifs and things, because I didn't do that for Epic, because I was like, I don't know how to talk about that stuff. I literally just did like Epic the Musical told by me. So that's what I'm going to do for Hadestown as well, as my plan at some point. Hadestown explained by me. With some little things in there, like some little cool things that I like to point out. Like the Fates being the heads of Cerberus during Wait for Me, and the humming and the fates also sound like train horns. That's why they harmonize like that during certain parts. Okay, anyway, so but then that would have then been my third thing that I talk about that involves Greek mythology, because I talked about the secret history, and then I talked about Epic, and then I'm gonna talk about Hadestown. But honestly, it's a vibe. It's a vibe, and we're here for it. And it's by stream, so I can do what I want. I can do what I want, and you don't have to watch, because guess what we have? Free will. That's right. And it's free. For free 99, you can have will. Whichever will you desire, I guess. I know 2 people named Will, and I met them for free, so, you know, there you go. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. In fact, I'll call them up right... No, I'm not. I'm not going to call them. I'm not that close. I'm not close enough to just call them up. That would be really funny, though. Okay. Ooh, I like what you're doing, Ivy. This is very nice. This really does feel like a children's show. It's like when they're, like, talking to inanimate objects, and the objects... Like Dora. Oh my gosh, I saw the funniest TikTok the other day. It was just like a clip from Dora where they're screaming at Issa to turn the boat, and she was just staring blankly at the audience, and Dora was like, louder! And they're like, turn the boat! And Issa was just staring like, oh, turn the boat! And they all had these blank stares. It was so funny. I don't know why it got me so much. I just... Oh, here's the secret fountain, by the way, because I put it back here because I thought it'd be funny. What does it do? What's it called? Stone-faced. If you drink from this fountain, you will have very clear skin, because, you know, look how smooth its skin is. You'll get skin as smooth as the fountain. So that's if you drink from the fountain, but you have to drink from this part. If you what else can you do with fountain? If you wash your hands in the fountain, I'm afraid your fingers will fall off. So maybe just don't do that. So if you're gonna drink from the fountain, make sure you're just not reaching, like, you kind of just got pulled one of, like, those things, like a horse. You gotta be like a horse or something and just kind of stick your mouth. If your hands touch it, your fingers will fall off. But you know, that maybe that's the price you're willing to pay for clear skin. I guess you could maybe dip a cup in it, but okay. If you dip a cup in it though, that's like kind of disrespectful. Like, you totally can, it's just the fountain doesn't really feel comfortable with that. So, you know, it's really up to you if you... Like the fountain's, like, fine with it, but it's not very comfortable with it. So it's really up to you, you know, if you're willing to cross its boundaries, I guess. So, you know, honestly, ultimately, I'd recommend just going horse. Just go horse, guys. Okay? Okay. Should we cover the fountain, or should we just frame it? Maybe we just frame it. I kind of like this. I want this to go the other way. Like, but it's fine. It's fine that it does it. It does what it wants. And honestly, I respect it. I respect it. Boundaries are important, and so is fear. I don't think a lot of people are going to get that reference. Okay. Every so often I reference something where I'm like, that is for a very specific audience. I mean, it's a pretty wide audience, but it's a pretty specific audience. And then also sometimes I reference things that are just inside jokes to myself that happened in real life, and then I'm like, no one's going to get that. Like shoes. Like the shoes. No one's going to understand when I say I forgot my shoes. And no, I won't explain myself. You don't need to know. That's none of your business. Okay? So there. So there. Ooh. Ugh, I really wish they gave us an ivy that was shaped like this. Like, why didn't they? Why didn't they? Sims, I have another complaint. I want this, but ivy, please. Please and thank you. I've asked politely and I said thank you before you even gave it to me. So, you know, just because I'm sure EA's watching this right now. I'm sure EA is watching right now, so I would like them I would like them to give me this but Ivy, please. Thank you. Thank you, EA. Flower box. Okay. Every time we get to a corner, I like don't entirely know how to navigate it. Maybe like that. I think that's like basically what I did over here though. Excuse me, tree. Oh, it's a little different. Okay. Whoa, my rocks. Okay, and then some ivy. I still have frickin' Survive from Epic stuck in my head. I don't want Survive from Epic stuck in. That's my least favorite song from Epic. It's the saddest. That's not true. It's sad though. Ooh. Ah. Okay. Okay. Maybe we go a little sparser over here. We do a little less, a little more minimalistic. You know, I'm really well known for my minimalistic builds, you know, like this one. So minimalist. We're really changing the definition of minimalist around here, you know. We're innovators and trailblazers and trail mixers, maybe even. That was for all my trail mix fans out there. You're welcome. Shout out to you. Shout out to all my viewers who are trail mix fans, if there are any. I actually don't eat trail mix that much, so, but shout out to you nonetheless. We see you. To all my VOD watchers who are trail mix fans, we see you. So, you know, keep trailing and mixing. You're doing great. Someone put that on a shirt. Keep trailing and mixing. Okay, we're almost. Oh, I was about to be like, we're almost done, and I realized this is just the first floor. This is just the first floor. I'm just yapping nonsense while we're making our way around. But hey, if that ain't streaming, I don't know what is. Honestly, that really is all streaming is. It's just people yapping while they play games, and then everyone chills, and it's fun times. Let's see, what else can we yap about? The fact that I really want this to not be so thick. Please. Please. I want it to be sparser. Okay, let's bring it down a bit, maybe, and then like that, maybe. And then we can do that. But that's just horizontal. There's no texture. Where's the texture? I don't know why There we go. Look at that. It's a nice little wavy pattern. Okay, let's go down. Sharp drop. Ready? Boom. Ah! Please keep your hands and feet inside the ride. Okay. Sharp drop. And then... Oh, no. Okay, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. I'm literally crocheting while you yap and I'm content. What are you crocheting? Tell me about it. Oh dear. Hang on, my other friend. Can you grab this? I cannot because I'm not there. I'm not going today. Can you ask other person who I'm not gonna name? For privacy reasons. Okay, what are you crocheting? Tell me about it. Or don't, because your hands are crocheting. I can't crochet. I learned how to knit, so I can kind of do that. But I don't I don't have yarn anymore. I knitted one thing a while ago, got partway through, and then my grandma finished it for me, which is very kind of her. And then I gave that project away to someone for a gift, so... And then I've never knitted since. I don't do a lot of crafty things. I'm making a tapestry crocheted blanket for my bestie. It's like a picture you make with yarn, but the blanket will look like a massive Sudoku puzzle. That is cool. That is sick. That is so sick. Why Sudoku though? Or is it just like that's the shape? Or is it like actually Sudoku, or is that just what the shape is? Sudoku's also a fun game though, kind of. Depends. Okay, well, when I was younger, I used to be in this like thing. You know, I was in like gifted education, you know, where they put all the neurodivergent kids. I was in, no, that's not entirely true. Anyway, I was in gifted education, which is where they put all the extra smart people. But I'm pretty sure most of us were just neurodivergent. And we had to do Sudoku puzzles, and they were really frustrating for me back then. Now they're not that bad, but back then they were really frustrating for me, so I did not like them. Now I don't mind them. I don't really play Sudoku though. Ooh, do you see? That's fine. It's a little circle moment. Again, Sims, please. I need this, but Ivy. No, it's like the graph with the numbers and stuff. Ooh, that's fun. That's what it will look like. I mean, yes, I think I do. Wait. Okay, so you're saying it's gonna be shaped like the graph, but it's not actual Sudoku, or is it? Why am I struck? This is why I need Sims to give me Ivy. That's not. Whoa, okay. My ears. No, it's like an actual. Okay, I got it. It is an actual Sudoku puzzle. That is really cool. I can't crochet, so I can crochet in The Sims. I have nifty knitting, so I can do that. Actually, some of the nifty knitting items are some of my like favorite things. They're so cute. The little stuffed animals and stuff. I love the turtle and the penguin and the octopus. I would put them in this build, but unfortunately they aren't vampire base game, and we are only allowed to use vampire base game today, I fear, in this build. For the budget build, maybe though. Unless I haven't decided yet. I might not let myself use debug and live edit on the budget challenge builds, just because that kind of feels like cheating. But then again, here on the Isabelle Choose channel, we cheat a lot, so I might just do it anyway. But last time I had a budget, I didn't let myself, so that's why I'm kind of like, we'll see. We'll see. We'll decide next week. Or maybe we'll let the coin gods decide, aka I flip a coin and we see what it says. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Tic-tac-toe. Like that. And then... Ooh, or like a skinny Ivy that could fit here. That would also be great. I so fear this door is not going to be functional. But it should be fine. Because I think Sims can literally walk through like paintings as long as there's nothing behind it. Or like a door behind it. I'm currently making an 8. 8 is a great number. It even rhymes with great. Should we scooch this over a bit? I'm not very crafty. But that's okay. I think it's cool. I just think it's cool, that's all. That was the end of that statement. Okay. I'm not crafty, but I am a writer. I can craft with words. I'm a word crafter. And an occasional Minecrafter. I don't play Minecraft as much anymore. I just kind of lost interest in it. I am slightly tempted to play again purely so I can get the new, once it's released, I don't think it's released yet, the new gas thing and name it Appa. But I also just am not interested enough in Minecraft anymore. I started with Minecraft though before I switched, and then I played Sims for the first time, and here we are. I've never looked back. Okay, that's the first floor done. That's the first floor and the big tower done. Actually, I would like this to go up a little more, please. And then a little less straight. Perfect for Sims' new gay update, as I have dubbed it. Ooh, maybe we have a little more bramble drip into the window, just so it's like... Oh, stop it! Stop it! Like there. It's like bangs! I used to have bangs. I had bangs for the longest time. Oh, I just never finished here. Oh, that's because I went down here. Oh, get rid of that. Okay, wait, stop. We'll do cleanup after I do the base stuff, okay? Okay. Focus. I want to put a bit here as well, but not too much. One moment. A chunk of the road. I can't spell. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm a word crafter, and right now I am working on something which I would yap about, but it's secrets. It's secrets, and it may never see the light of day. So I probably will talk about it on stream if it does reach a point where I feel like I can. But at the moment, don't go in the walls. Should we give the we're giving the house sideburns? But at the moment, it's not ready yet. It's still cooking. It's still cooking. It's nowhere near ready. It's gonna take me a few years, so I gotta see if I can actually stick with it first before I start talking about it with anyone other than my friends. Okay, I hate that. I hate that a lot. I don't like that. I don't like this. Is it fan fiction? It is not. It is my own thing. I will be so real though. I've never admitted this on stream before. Very few people know this, but I did used to write fan fiction. And honestly, I was pretty good at it. I'm not gonna lie. It's still out there. I'm not gonna tell you what my username was. But my stuff is still out there. I'm just gonna say that. If you want to go attempt to hunt for it, be my guest. That's all. I'm not even gonna tell you what fandom. Good luck. Good luck. Maybe one day for a follower goal or something, I'll read some of it. That would be really funny. I don't mind, honestly. I still go back and read my own writing sometimes, and then I go, wait, I wrote this? I do that a lot. Not to toot my own horn. You know, not to, you know, you gotta be a little humble. You gotta be a little humble. But you know, there's nothing wrong with having pride in your work, and I am proud of my writing, even my fanfiction. And that's all I'm gonna say. You can, if you can find it, good luck, because I'm not telling you anything else. It would be really funny if someone did. For the people who do know, because I have friends who do know, and actually it's just like my friends, but for the people who do know, don't spoil, don't spoil. Maybe I'll read it on stream one day. We'll see. That would be really funny. I have considered it before. But no, my current project is not fanfiction. It's my own thing. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this, but it's like if the rest of the house is covered in stuff, I kind of feel... It's the corner. It's the corner that's... I need corner ivy, please, Sims. Pretty please, Sims, with ivy on top. I asked nicely. I'm kidding. If I put this up here, is the door still functional? Because like I said, I've never made a vampire in The Sims before, so I do kind of want to do that for this house as well. I want to make the whole family. Which I can also do on stream, because normally I do my Kaz stuff off stream, but we're doing this whole build on stream, so maybe we'll hop into Kaz too, eventually. But that means this house needs to be a little functional. Just a little bit. Okay, you know what? This is tolerable, I guess. I suppose. It's fine, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Hang on. Let me lock in for a second. That's my lock-in music. I'll keep yapping in a moment. See, everyone's like, #1 tip when you're streaming, never stop talking, because you never know who's going to join, and if you aren't talking, they aren't going to stay. And I'm like, okay, well, yes, that's true, but also, sometimes I need to lock in, you know, to focus. I gotta focus up. Where are we going, Ivy? Speak to me. Speak to me, my muse. That was another Greek mythology reference for all my Homer fans out there. Hello. To all my Homer fans out there. Okay, we'll do this. I don't really want sticking out of the roof. That's a bit much. Why are you so loud all of a sudden, laptop? By the way, cause we have 2 new people here, I will explain my laptop situation. So my laptop, she's getting old. Over this, I swapped out the battery and the fan at one point, and I think it's just at a point where it's really old, so it's not. I have a new laptop, so I have 2 laptops right now actually. The old one I only use for streaming, and over the summer I did spill half a water bottle on it, and it survived. But I think that kind of just sealed the deal, you know, of its age and such. So now I use it only for streaming. But the fan is very loud and constantly working overtime. I don't know why I'm not hitting shift. I should just hit shift. There we go. And that's why it's so loud. But that's okay. We love her anyway. Looks like eyebrows. If eyebrows went like this, I guess. I don't know. Boom. No, I don't like that either. I need smaller ivy pieces. Live Edit wouldn't happen to have that, would they? Nope. No. The answer is no. Okay. Not in vampires, at least. That's fine. No, that's okay. That's okay. Maybe we do a bit. No, I don't like. Okay, maybe we just leave just the bram. Maybe we just don't do it up the front. Maybe the front's just really clean for some reason and not overgrown at all. Why? I don't know. I'm not the homeowner. It's magic. It's vampire magic. That's how. That's how. Okay, let's go back over here. I'm done dealing with that right now. Maybe forever. Okay. Okay. What else can I yap about? Let me see. Hang on. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Oh, what a lovely little sitting area. Where you can sit and sit. Yes. That's all you need to just sit and sit. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not gonna be fun. Please don't. Maybe it grows a little more sparse and it just kind of trickles off, you know? Then we don't need to do ivy here, because it's a single with singles and the singles. Oh, whoa, I did not want that one. The single ivies are so annoying to work with. Or not the single ivies, the single tile walls. Maybe I'll just do that. Then we'll come back over here. These like single tile inner ones. The diagonal ones. Oh. Oh, that's fine. That's quite alright. Okay. I see. No, you don't, darling. Okay. Grab it. Scooch it down. Bring it round. Why? Maybe it's just like the higher it goes, the less ivy there is because of altitude. No. No. Okay, we'll sort this out. See, this is why I normally do this stuff off stream. That's what I've been saying this whole time. I say all this stuff I normally do off stream. I spare you all from the tediousness that is planting. But not for this. Not for this. Y'all gotta sit through all of this. That's right. You are now legally bound to do so. Unfortunately, I don't know if you knew that. By joining this stream, you signed the contract. No. I'm kidding. Unless... No. This goes in the floor. Is that a problem? Or is it okay? It's probably fine. Why is this branch like blue and then this one's not? The other one's brown. Maybe it's the lighting. Or my eyes. Excuse me. Excuse me, tree. Pardon me. Oh my god. Sims, stop flinging me around, please. Just want to get here. Thank you. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Hydration break, everybody. Stop whatever you're doing and drink some water. Or else the raisin goblins will come and get ya. And you don't want that, because they're actually quite nice folk, so maybe you would like that. But actually, you know what? You need to drink water. Why? Because one time I saw a thing, I don't know how true this is, but I saw a thing where someone said that they were getting, like, they kept randomly getting, like, weird shocks in their head, and it turned out it was because they didn't drink enough water, and there wasn't enough liquid in their brain, and then their brain was hitting their, like, skull. I don't know how true that is, but I just use that as a fear tactic for myself to make sure I drink water. So there you go. If you need to scare yourself into drinking water, like I sometimes do, try that. I don't know how true that is, though, so please don't say that that's a fact, because I can't guarantee it. I don't like the tiny ivy. That kind of freaks me out. That's so small. I don't know why. It just does. It's like a texture thing. I don't know. Probably. I have a lot of issues with a lot of textures, okay? So, it is what it is. What instead of going up, we went down. Genius. Genius. Oh my gosh, this is a moment for the history books. Write it down. Innovation has never been at it. This is innovation at its peak. No one has ever seen such creativity and wisdom. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And what if here, instead of going down, we go up? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's just idea after idea over here. Wow. 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 Oops. Wow. Wow. It's just one after another. What can I say? What can I say? Why is this window glitching? Hello? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I still have survived stuck in my head. Hang on. Guys, I need to reset my brain radio. Okay, let me think of a different song I'd like. Okay, we're good. I just had to I had to manually reset my brain radio. We're good now. I wish I could listen to music on... Like, I could, but I'm absolutely terrified of getting copyright or DMCA'd. Or else I would just be listening to Hadestown all the time on stream. But that's okay, because I can listen to it right here. I can listen to it up here, and no one can stop me. And I can't get copyrighted because it's all up here, baby. My brain is so loud sometimes. I was explaining, me and my friends were like, oh, let's all like talk about what our brains are like. Like we were trying to figure out like, what's it called? We were trying to just like what our brains are like, right? Compared to like actual things. Like one of my friends was like, mine is like the DVD logo where it's bouncing around and every time it hits a quarter is when I get an idea. And I explained, okay, well this is what my brain is like. It's like if you have whatever your search engine of choice is open, okay? And you have a solid like maybe you have at least 5 tabs open at all times. One of them is probably some like YouTube or something. And then you also have like whatever your music streaming platform of choice is. Maybe you just look up your songs on YouTube and listen to it there. I don't judge, okay? However, whatever. So then I have that playing all the time, okay? So I have my music streaming service, which personally I use Spotify. Spotify's... It's fine. I use Spotify. So let's say this is how my iBrain works, okay? So I have my like 5 tabs open and they're constantly opening and closing. And then I go, oh wait, what's that I wanted? So I go check my history and maybe it's there. Maybe it isn't. Because sometimes my history resets itself. And then so I'm just like, you know, that's my brain's just vibing like that. And then that's all going on. And then I have my little Spotify music playing in the background the whole time. But then sometimes Spotify glitches and it plays the same song over and over and over again. But then also just like one part of the song sometimes. So it's doing that over and over and over again. And the whole time tabs are opening and closing and videos are playing. And there's probably, honestly, I'm probably playing a video game in one of the tabs. And then I keep trying to check my history. And then sometimes things aren't there where they're supposed to be. That's basically how my brain works. So that's why I said let me manually reset my brain radio, because I had to go in there and like scroll through and pick what song I wanted. Oh, the joys, the joys. But listen, and then when I'm on my meds, it goes down to maybe like 2 tabs. And then my history, now everything else is the same, but then instead of having like 5 to 10 tabs open, it's like 2, maybe 1 if I'm at the peak of my medications effectiveness, then it's like maybe 1 tab for a little bit. But that's how my brain works. It's a lot of fun up here. It's a lot of fun. Whoa, whoa, Sims, calm down. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's how my brain works. It's good times. I mean, I'm really used to it, so like, I don't know. My friends were like, and then we were all like, if you had to trade brains with someone, and all my friends were like, no, that sounds like a nightmare. And I was like, I'm used to it, so I don't know. Again, I keep Sims. I want this, but thinner. I mean, I guess I could use this too, but like, you know what? We'll come back round. We'll come back round and we'll see. We'll come back round and we'll give it a little look-see. Okay. Ooh, we gotta be careful here. There's a door. It's probably fine. Just listening to music in my head right now. Okay. Stop. We're streaming. We're streaming. We have to entertain. Touch. Zzz. Okay. I wanted the points of the ivy to touch. That was... Okay. And then sometimes I sing out loud, but not very well. I mean, I can sing, I just choose not to sing well on stream. I can sing tolerably. Like, I'm not tone deaf. And I can hit notes. It's just, I can't hit them very well sometimes. That's all. Do we like that? This is the teen room, right? Yeah, because I was like, I want to give the teen like an exit out to the balcony, so it's like, where they're feeling angsty and whatever, and they're like, oh my gosh, and they go out there and they, I don't know, do their angsty teenager stuff. They write poetry. I can't make fun of that. I write poetry. Okay. They write their little poetry and about how unfair their parents are being. I don't know. What do teens write about? Cinder bricks and razor wire. Okay. Scooch a little closer. Just a little closer. Okay, should we go up, down, or middle, guys? What do we think? Should we go up, down, or in the middle? We're gonna go up. You took too long to respond. Can you imagine a kid's show was like that? You took too long to respond. We're doing this. She's like, oh, okay. I actually had an idea. I filmed it and everything, but then I just scrapped it. I like was in the process of editing it and then I scrapped it. I had this idea for like kind of like what's that thing called? Like the kids shows or like the games that like look like kids shows or kids games but then they're actually horror. I had an idea for that. Maybe I'll remake it one day. I don't know. But I had an idea for it. Maybe I'll try again one day. Oh, don't hug me, I'm scared. That's what I was thinking about. I actually cannot do horror for the life of me, which is funny because I actually, when I'm writing, I write a semi-decent amount of, it's not like horror, but it's like a little spooky, I guess. I don't know. But I can't do horror. Horror games are not allowed on the Isabelle Chu's channel. They've been banned. They've been banned after the incident. The people who know. For the people who don't know, I was playing Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, which honestly I thought wasn't going to be that bad because I watched other people play it and it was fine. So I was like, okay, I should be able to play it. I did like maybe 3 streams of it and the first, or maybe it was 2 streams, but the first one went perfectly fine, and then if there was 2, then the second one went fine as well, and then whatever the last stream of that was, I think I only did 2, but whatever the last stream of that was, I freaked myself out so badly I started crying. So now horror games are not allowed on Isabel Chu's channel unless they are multiplayer. Like, I could play like Lethal, but I'm not allowed to play horror games on stream anymore. They've been banned from the channel. What if we do the big bramble, but we don't do the big ivy? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Here we go again with the innovation. The creativity, the ingenious engineering, quite frankly, if I do say so myself. You know, I just let the ivy speak to me, and then it goes where it wants, and that's what it does. Yes. We need corner ivy. I need corner ivy, and I need smaller sparse ivy because I want it. Please. Please. Please, Sims. Please. I keep saying it. If I say it enough times, maybe it'll magically update the game. You know? Okay, we're gonna have to go just purple right here. Does that look good? Okay. Oh yeah, so like that. It's quite nice. Oh, there's a roof there. Good. Okay, we do go up into the roof. Should I do this wall too, or a what? A what? Big, bright and warm. Okay, let's come down here. Put a little bit of ivy down here. I'll just connect it to like right here, so that it's like they're one being. You know, 2 whatever, 1 song. I don't remember how it goes. 2 souls? 2 hearts? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, there's gonna be Barbie fans out there who are gonna be so mad at me now. Guys, I'm sorry. Oh. No. Okay. Let's not do that, friends. I just... No, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. I'm trying to fix it. Okay. We're fine now. Oh! But wait. Wait. Wait for me. That's my favorite song in Hadestown. Was that where it was? It was. Okay. Wait, I'm going with you. Okay. That's my beautiful singing. That's my legit singing for real. For real life. Okay, how are we looking? I feel like honestly it would make sense if the ivy doesn't get up here. Well, I guess it's starting to get up here. We'll say that. It's starting to get up here, but it hasn't quite reached yet. Like, maybe a little bit is peeking up, but it hasn't quite gotten up there yet. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not saying that because I don't want to keep doing this. I'm saying it for lore. Honest. Like, really. Really honestly. Oh. Put me down. Put me down. Okay. See, so it's like starting to sneak up here a little bit, but not quite. Not quite there yet. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, I play so much Sims now that instead of doing, what is it, Control Shift Z? Is that Shift? Yeah, instead of doing Control Shift Z to undo things when I'm like on other, whenever I'm using other things, like I don't know, just like anything I guess. When I'm doing things, I play so much Sims. Instead of doing Control Shift Z to redo something, I do Control Y now because I play Sims so much, and that's how you do it in The Sims. It's rough out there. It's rough out there. Okay. I'm not really, but you know. But yeah, that's how much Sims I play. I now instinctively do Control Y to redo something, even though I have to reach farther than if I just did Control Shift Z. That's how much Sims I play. It's concerning. Okay, again, we'll just have it start to sneak over onto this wall. Maybe a little more over here because it's like, you know. But not quite ivy yet. You know, it's still growing. Just do a little like that. Ooh, it's spreading. Like a disease. But not. Like a beautiful like it's spreading like the way we should be spreading joy. Yes. Hashtag Ivy Lives Matter. Okay. There we go. So yeah, it hasn't quite reached this area, but it's starting to get there. You know? And we'll pull that logic with the front of the house too, even though it makes less sense, but that's fine. It's lore logic, that's all that matters. For the lore. The lore. For the plot. We're doing it for the plot. As the youngins are saying these days, we're doing it for the plot. Okay. And then maybe this side will have a little more, because the ivy, you see, it's starting to spread a little more. So maybe this side is just a touch more ivy-licious. Oh no, I'm squinting. Let me look a little closer. This is my old man voice. This is my old man voice. Okay. It's spreading. It's spreading. They're swimming. They're swimming. No, they're dead. Like that? I don't know. Okay, let me put the roof down. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm coming to. That's fine and dandy, I suppose. Oh, I've already been live for 2 hours. I haven't been able to stream for this long in so long. Keep going, full day stream, full day stream. I have done like 6-hour sim streams before. Should we do another one? 6-hour sim stream. No, I'm kidding. I'm thinking of maybe attempting another follow-a-thon type thing though. The first one didn't go well follow-a-thon wise, but it was a very fun stream. So, and that was a while ago. I literally played Cooking Simulator for like 6 hours, and that was really fun. It was so unnecessary, but it was really fun, so thinking maybe doing another one, but doing like a Sims build, but we'll see. I have a few ideas and plenty of time, so we'll just take it as it comes. It's like an eyebrow. Okay, I just stopped and made that face for so long. I don't know why I just like explain my bits sometimes. It's like there's no need. There really is no need. Okay, now this is 2. There we go. I like that. Oh, maybe not this type. Maybe this type. We're breaking out the accents. Okay. Who are you? Why are you all alone? Who do you think you are? Who are you? Think that you can walk a road that no one ever walked before. Are we done? I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too bad. We don't swear here. I swear everywhere else. Whoa, I swear everywhere else, but not on stream. No, ma'am. Actually, I've been swearing less lately. I think I said that last stream, but I've been swearing less lately, which is probably a good thing. Watch your profanity. Okay. No, I want to grab the brambles. How does this... how... I feel like it should go up instead of down. Going up. Oh my god, that's my other favorite musical. Another favorite musical. And my favorite movie. Sing Street. Flippin' love Sing Street. It's so good. It's a wonderful piece of cinema, and I highly recommend for anyone, even if you don't like musicals, because I have a friend who doesn't like musicals, and Sing Street is like one of her favorite movies because I showed it to her. So there. So there. 1,000,000 out of 10, always recommend. You're probably thinking there's no such thing as the perfect movie. Wrong. 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 There is such thing as the perfect movie, and that movie is Sing Street. And no, I will not be taking any arguments on that. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye. If you don't agree with me, goodbye. This, normally I let people have their own opinions, but this is one where I do not agree. You are not allowed to have your own opinion on this, okay? So, there. /J. Why am I struggling so much? Why? It's just like... Maybe I just leave it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But I'm not though, because my brain isn't happy, which means something is wrong. It's because the leaves are so horizontal. Why are they so like that? And can they not be, please? Hear me out. Don't. Just don't. Maybe we just do that. Have you tried just not? Ever think about no? Okay. Maybe I just do that. Or we'll do this. Or, you know what? It hasn't started spreading up there yet, actually. I've decided that's the lore. Okay. Everything has lore around here. You have lore. You have lore. You get a lore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No! a little bitty bit. Just a little bitty bit. Right here. I want to be done. The ivy, please. Please. Free me. Free me of my chloroplast-filled shackles. That was for all my biology fans out there. You're welcome. I like how I did this bit a bunch during one stream and then I went, okay, we're done with that, and then now I just keep bringing it back. Anyways, yes, that was for my biology fans out there. Oh. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't think. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be done with that. In one moment. Nyake. 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 Oh. Okay. Now. I might just leave it, honestly. Oh, the fountain's there. I was like, why is it shaped like? Because the fountain's there. I didn't see it because they're all the same dark stone color. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be done with that. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay. Now there are other wall things we can do, but I think they're more for inside. Shall we take a little peek? Take a little peek. Yeah, like there's like these tears. And, oh, well, we could do the cracks. There's a crack in the wall. Okay, we could do cracks. There's also these chippings, but I think that's also more for inside. There's these too, but that also feels more inside. And there's spider webs, but, well, spider webs might be fun. Ooh, maybe upstairs or... Corner cobweb. I don't really entirely know how the cobwebs work. I've never used them before. That's why I wanted to do this challenge, because there's a bunch of spooky stuff in the vampire pack that I've never used. And I would like to. But that means figuring out how to use them. Oh. What did I just do? Nothing. I did nothing. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. Maybe I'll just... Do we want to do cracks? Uh-oh. Someone's been locked out of my house. I can't really see them. I mean, they're there. They're just very faint. Ooh. Ooh. I like that, though. Okay. 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 Cracks. We're putting cracks in the walls. How big can I? Ooh, big crack. The house is falling apart at the seams. The house is falling apart at the seams. Ooh, from the light. I like that too. Okay, wait, these cracks are so fun. Oh my gosh. Why don't I build dilapidated, questionable houses more often? Why don't I build structurally questionable houses more often? This is fun. We're breaking things. We're breaking things. Quick. Quick. That's my breaking noises. We're breaking the point. No, okay. How many cracks is too many cracks, though? Like, when does it... Like... Oh my god, I hate that I can't really see where I'm putting things. Excuse me. It's so difficult to see where I'm putting them because it's all dark. Put it here? Sure. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna pop a whole bunch around and then you can't really see them unless you get real close anyway, so. Probably look good no matter what. I'll put you here. No, let's do this one here. Oh my gosh. What if I size you up? Oh man, this is really... It's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. It's like, it looks so cool when you get close, but like, when I'm trying to do it, I can't really see what I'm doing. It's like math. It's really not. It's like math. Okay, we'll put one there. You know, people should build structurally questionable builds in The Sims more often. I think I might. In fact, from now on, I might only build structurally questionable builds. Like, I want you to approach this house and be like, this looks like it's breaking multiple zoning laws or whatever. I don't know what a zoning law is, actually. I need to stop using terms I don't know. Building violation. It wouldn't be a zoning, it'd be a building violation or whatever. I don't know. Okay. 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 We'll do this. There's a crack in the wall. Okay. And then, ooh, see? And then where we can't fit the ivy, we put a crack. We put a crack. Look at that. Let's... we do a baby one. No, that's way too faded. Okay. Where have I... Oh, man. Put one here. Sure. I'll put one here. Not across the window, though. Maybe there isn't a crack. We'll hide one here. That's a secret for stream and VOD viewers. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Ooh, ooh. That's not ominous at all. Yes, we want it to be ominous. 'Cause you shouldn't be here. Old Man Gerald warned you. I warned you. Old Man Gerald warned you. We told you about Old Man Cooper, and you're still coming here? That's on you at that point. That's on you at that point, bestie. You youngins never listen. You youngins never listen to us. And then what happens? You get got by the vampires. You know what? It ain't even our fault anymore because we tried to warn you. This house is not HOA approved. Is it HOA? You know, the neighborhood thingies. Where they're like, oh my god, you can't have that ornament in your lawn because it's pink. You know that? What I'm talking about? I don't know. That's kind of a mystical looking crack. Looks a little smoky. I'm just kind of wombo comboing cracks together, and then we'll see how she turns out. Who's to say what the mistakes I've made? Okay. I had to think about that one. It's the ivy. The ivy's breaking the house down. Which, you know, at this point, as they should, because no one's been doing nothing about this house, and it's been here for so long. And it's about darn time we get it cleared out for a new shopping mall. I don't know. Is that something that happens? And then, you know, then the whole, like, show or whatever is about the vampires having to save their house from getting turned into a shopping mall. But, like, they can't let their presence be known, so they gotta do it secretly. So then every time the zoning people come, they, like, scare them and stuff. That's not even a free idea, okay? You gotta pay me if you want that idea. No. I think that's normally done with ghosts, not vampires. But here, we're gonna do it with vampires. Because it's my build, and I say we are, so we do what I want. Because it's my build, so. What you gonna do? Okay. Where have I put cracks? I've lost track, because I've just been throwing them absolutely everywhere. We're gonna be done after I do this, by the way. I'm going to be done until next week. I'm just gonna keep throwing them around, I guess, and then we'll eventually be done, probably. Wow, this house is in horrible condition. It's almost like it was abandoned or something. Well, not abandoned. It looks abandoned, but the original family is actually secretly turned into vampires. And that's the tea. Yes, ma'am. The cracked door. Wait, that actually looks so sick. It's not on the door, though. It's, like, floating above it, and I don't want to deal with that. I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Hey, sorry, I left for a minute to shower and stuff. No worries. It's important to stay clean and hygienic. We're putting cracks on the walls. We're cracking it up. Except I can't remember where I've already put cracks because they're kind of hard to see, so I'm just throwing them everywhere. We also exposed a bit of lore about the vampires. Basically, here's the story, okay? So, there used to be like a normal family here, but they suddenly disappeared, and the house has been abandoned ever since. But not really, because that family actually turned into vampires. And then now, there's a bunch of the HOA or whatever they're called. Is there already a crack here? There's already a crack here. Oh man, I really don't remember I put cracks. Okay, we'll leave it. Anyway, the HOA or whatever the neighborhood association thingy is called, they're like, we need to get rid of this building because it's dangerous. Look at all the cracks in the walls. And they're like, we're gonna bulldoze it down and turn it into a shopping mall, because that's what happens in every single like show and movie that's like this. I'm not even joking, I swear. But they're all like, we're gonna turn it into a shopping mall. So now the family of vampires that's still secretly living inside has to fight to keep their house, but secretly. So every time the zoning construction inspector guys come, they scare them or something into running away, and that's like the whole show. So yeah, that's the lore of this lot. Cause like I feel like they do that story a lot with like ghosts, but they never do it with like vampires or I don't know, werewolves. I don't have a werewolf pack though, so I can't do that. I literally can't tell where I put cracks. You can only see when you get really close. Anyway, that's the lore. The lore, the lore. There's a crack in the wall. Get it? That's for all my Persephone fans out there. Okay, who have we covered this stream? We have our Trail Mix fans, our Persephone fans, our Biology fans. What other fans? You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that one. Okay, now we're gonna... Oh, I still gotta do this. What? 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 What do you mean? But yeah, after we finish cracking up the walls, I'm probably gonna be done. Because, how long have I been live? 2.5 hours. Wow. I haven't been able to stream this long in so long. I've been too busy. That's why I've been streaming at 9 a.m. instead of my usual 1 p.m. Because I've had things I had to go to. But not today. Next week I will, though. We're going to be back to the 1 hour stream at 9 a.m. thing next week. Hello? Pardon me? Thank you. I didn't ask to be born, and they asked to born me? Let's go. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Oh, yes, I like that. The door is about to crack off the walls. I didn't ask to be born, and they asked to born me, so I'm not paying them, right? Okay, let's see, let's see. Does that even fit? I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I've been pretty sane this stream. I feel like normally with the Sims streams, I can't even say a little. I go quite a little cuckoo crazy. Quite a little cuckoo crazy. But not this time. This time we've been pretty mellow, pretty chill. For once. We haven't been too bad. Okay, now to do this. Oh, there's still this tower. Okay, hang on. Is there a crack here already? No, that's just a texture thing. In fact, I don't think I cracked this tower at all. Okay. Sure. Okay. Okay. Whoa, wrong way. Don't really know what I'm doing. Just kind of. And then it looks kind of cool and crusty, which is what we want. Cool and crusty. That's the vibe we're going for. You know, all these other Sims builders do what? Like cottage core or modern or whatever. Nah, here we do cool and crusty. We're just not like we're not like other girls here, guys. We're not like other Simmers. We're just different and quirky and crusty. Ew. Okay. Maybe not, actually. Okay. I really liked the... Okay, actually we can go up. Going up! Okay. Ooh. I liked downstairs when we did the crack through the light. Looks kind of fun. Okay. That's the wall cracking sounds. Oh. Okay, these cracks are more surface level. They haven't gotten inside yet. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. Mainly because I don't have to deal with trying to mirror them inside. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. They just haven't. It's like how the ivy hasn't made its way all the way around the house yet. The cracks haven't made their way inside this tower yet. Not quite. I'm coming, wait for me. I hear the walls repeating. Dude, Donald Finn, best Orpheus in my opinion. In my humble opinion. That I am willing to be disagreed with upon. But not Sing Street being the best movie ever. Sure. Sure. I sounded like Mickey Mouse there for a second. Sure thing. Okay, I can't really do a Mickey Mouse impression. I can do like half of one. A quarter, maybe. An eighth. A tenth. Guys, comment your favorite fraction in the comments below. Let me know. What's your favorite fraction? Mine is 8/10, not simplified. 8/10, not simplified, okay? That's my favorite fraction. What's your favorite fraction? Okay. Maybe just for little funsies, another small here. Okay. Is that everything? Is the exterior minus furnishings done? Oh my god. And like some spider webs maybe up here, but... Yay! Finally. Actually... I'm debating, because if we're going to start the budget challenge next time, I'm going to be putting a pause on this until we're done with the budget challenge, because the budget challenge is a... Because the budget challenge is a follower goal, so we're going to keep going at that till it's done. I wish there were floor cracks. Like, I know there are in Life and Death, but I don't have Life and Death. And also, even if I did, we're not allowed to use that here. Maybe this is all we do for the exterior. Maybe I don't. I'm like because it's like, what furniture would I put up here? It ruins the vibe, you know? I feel like what we have is good. Maybe we hide a statue in the center of this room. But other than that, I'd say what we have is good. Like, because then again, like, you gotta keep in mind, they're trying to hide from the outside world, okay? It's the lore. They're trying to hide from the outside world so they can't have stuff out here, or people will know that they're living inside. Okay, so I'm thinking, because we have the gargoyles up here, right? I'm thinking we hide the lady statue up here or something. I want the same pedestal, though. What pedestal is this? Yoink. This one. The lady. Or we can do the fairy. She was a fairy. Do you want the fairy or the lady? I feel like the lady's spookier. I like the fairy. We'll save the fairy. Okay. Or, guys, hear me out. Barely gnome. Oh yeah, baby. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We can hide stuff in here too, but we might have to go in live mode to do that. Oh. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's go. What's down here? The bathroom. What if we put the ladder up here in the bathroom instead of in here? That'd be kind of funny. Okay. Okay, but for real though, let me put the lady. We won't do the bear. We could, but we won't. But we could. But we won't. But we could. But we won't. Or we could do ghost gnome. That's spooky. Ghastly! Okay, sorry. That's another very specific reference. Ooh, there are ghosts here. Okay, we'll do the lady. A lady of the underground. The forgotten woman statue. Why is the cloth on her arm draped so low? How about you just let her do what she wants? It's her clothing. How about that? Think about that one? Yeah, I didn't think so. Actually, I gotta change the light in here, because currently we're using a saucer light, and that is not vibes. I want candles. I want candles. Oh, do I not have them? Wait. The candles might be in a different pack. Oh no, they're here. I was like, but then what pack would they be in? Okay. Spooky. Spooky. Plus, the sprinkler system is right there, so if anything goes wrong, and this is all stone, nothing should go wrong, but should anything happen to go awry, it's fine. Excuse me. Should I just do black because it matches, or maybe this crusty looking silvery kind of. That's gold. Okay, that's gold and that's silver, so that doesn't help me very much now, does it? We'll do this. This is like silver mixed with gold. It's probably rose gold, but we're gonna say it's silver mixed with gold. And obviously it's not actual silver, because apparently vampires can't do that. They can't silver it up, so. There. Ooh. And you know what else we can do? This is where we can bring in some cobwebs, and then we'll be done. For realsies. Depending on how long the cobwebs take me. Because there's floor webs. So we just... How does this work? Oh, they don't size. Why not though? I want to get stuck to the thing. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. No. It's okay. Really. It's okay, really. It's fine. I understand. It's fine. No. I understand. We'll just do like this or something. Put a few around. You know what? We'll cover up the... And now no one will see it. There's a cobweb in the way. Nobody will know. How can they see it? They're just gonna look up and go, oh, a cobweb. What is this? Oh, we'll cover it up with this. We'll cover it up with... They'll look up here and be like, oh, it's just a cobweb. Nothing else. The cobweb connection. Ooh, that's spooky, scary skeletons. Sometimes I just say things and then I go, why? Not necessarily that's a bad thing to say, it's just a funky thing to say, I guess. That's okay. Yeah, I don't really know how to do spider webs. What is... lot of spiders around here. We named them all too. We got Flip and Francis and Judith and that's it. That's all of them. Okay, let's see how this looks. Maybe it looks really bad and I delete them all, but let me just take a look. Maybe just less webs, and then we'll be fine. Maybe move this one over here. Ah. Let's try this. And then this better be good. This better be good. Oh, sorry. Okay. Right there. Good enough. Okay, I'm calling the exterior here, I guess. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, next stream. Next Saturday, 1 hour, 9 a.m. CST. And then we'll start the budget challenge. And I'll show you guys the family I made for it, which is the next part of the study group. I think I didn't come up with lore for this family. I just like made the Sims. But I think you guys are going to be very excited about them because it is our first, because we've had two couples we have Clive and Leroy. Yeah, Clive and Leroy. And then we have Penny and Rhea. Those are the two couples we have so far from two other challenges. For this challenge, it's our first little family, so it's more than just a couple. It is a couple and a child, a baby, a toddler, infant. I can't remember if I made a toddler or an infant, but it's a kid. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll have to tune in next week to meet them, and then we'll start the budget challenge. Anyways, I'm gonna go now because I need to use the bathroom and probably have lunch. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Bye-bye. Goodbye. See you next week. Thank you for joining me. Hello, VOD watchers, and goodbye, VOD watchers. Okay. Go follow. Oh my gosh, go follow me on TikTok, please. I'm so close to 1,000, and once I hit 1,000, I can stream there too. Okay. Okay, bye.